Alright, y'all, we rolling? Alright, we are. What's good, y'all? Ibrahim by Jamoski here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, this video, you could tell by the thumbnail, I'm basically telling you the camera gear I use. Now, I made a video kind of similar to it. Today, I'm gonna go ahead and explain every single thing I use to go ahead and make YouTube videos in 2025. Alright, y'all, so the first gear I'm gonna show you guys that I make YouTube videos in 2025 are batteries. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that if you don't have battery for your camera, obviously your camera is not going to turn on. So always have batteries with you. So this is the original battery for the camera I'm using right now. It is a 1030 milliwatts. On a good charge, I would say like it lasts around like 35-45 minutes, possibly even an hour if that could happen. But I also have a spare charger just in case, you know, the original battery dies. This one's 1500 milliwatts, so it definitely lasts longer when it's on a good charge. I like to say, if you only have one charger and it's from the original one, please get a spare one, because it could get like annoying where like your battery dies and you have to recharge and you gotta wait, and it's like annoying. So go on Amazon, type in your camera battery, get one that has like 2 chargers, and now you have 3 chargers. See, I'm using one of these right now that's in the camera, you know, and it's fully charged, and I don't even gotta worry about it dying or anything. And even if it dies, I got 2 more batteries right here. So yeah, always remember, make sure you have spare batteries with you so you don't have to be annoyed and you don't have to stress out or anything. But yeah, first gear is batteries. Let's move on to the second gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025. Alright, the second gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025, this one's very essential. I feel like it's more essential than a battery, is a SD card. This is very important. Now, if you don't know what an SD card is, basically it's like you put it inside your camera, and this allows you to record video and take pictures, and it captures everything on this little thing. You know, I don't know how, but like, you know, it just does. So yeah, I use a SanDisk Ultra Gray one. You can use the black one, the gold one, there's even the blue one. Whatever you want to choose, whatever is your preference, you could choose it. I just use this one. I have a 64 gigabyte, 128, and 256. Don't get a 256, just get a 128 or a 64 gig. Actually, the gray one is like one of the cheapest ones, because this right here is only $10. Oh my god! Wow! $10, and you get 2 of these, $20, and you're good to go. But yeah, second gear, SD card, very important, you know, very key. It's very key to have. And also, just have a spare SD card with you, you know, just in case if you lose an SD card with you, you know, you have another SD card, you ain't gotta worry. Just like how I said the battery, same thing with the SD card. So yeah, that is the second gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025, SD card. Make sure you always have an SD card with you. I'm not gonna say 2 or more, just 2 SD cards, and you'll be chilling. Let's move on to the third gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025. The third gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025, I mean, I don't really use it while recording, but it's very essential, is the SD card reader. Oh my god, like this is very important. Now, I don't have like a high-end computer, high-end PC. I got a Chromebook. So you think CapCut can literally convert camera footage? Nah, that Chromebook is made for schoolwork and like watching YouTube videos. This, I have it because I edit on my phone. This is like a USB like for Android, and like you could like connect the iPhone little charger thing on top, you know, plug it in your phone, and you're gonna get everything on the camera from the SD card to your phone. So this right here, SD card reader, very important. Even if you edit on a laptop, always have this, always. Now I only have one, and I would suggest either having 2, because, you know, like I said, if you lose this, you have another one, you're fine. But yeah, SD card reader, very essential, you know, if you're editing on laptop, phone. Even I feel like if you editing on a monitor or whatever you edit on. But yeah, always have an SD card reader with you no matter what. So yeah, that's the third gear I use to make videos in 2025. And let's go ahead and move on to the fourth gear I use to make videos in 2025. Alright, the fourth gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025 is my iPhone 11. I can't tell you how many videos I think I've recorded on here since I ever got this iPhone 11. Now, I'm not saying that you need an iPhone. Just use whatever phone you have to make videos. But this right here, this is very essential if, like, you know, if I'm going to places and they don't allow the big camera, I could just use my phone, man. I could just use my phone on the go. You know, they will not have no problems. You know, it's a phone. Now, you might be like saying like, oh, what's the difference between the camera and this? And it's like, you know, the place might not feel comfortable, but the camera is around. So yeah, just use your phone. It has a camera either way. So yeah, very essential thing for me, iPhone, to record videos and stuff, and to record my time lapses. Yes, all the time, most of the time lapses you guys see on the vlogs and stuff, recorded on this thing. Thing got to the time lapse mode the iPhone 11 has. But yeah, that is the fourth gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025. Let's go ahead and move on to the fifth gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025. Alright, so the fifth gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025 is tripods. Now, this one is for, you know, my iPhone, but the one I'm using right now is for my camera. By the way, every gear I'm saying right now, I'm going to link down below. It's not affiliated link, you know, I'm not eligible for that yet, but I'm gonna link everything down anyways. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and buy the stuff I use, go ahead, you can use it. But yeah, fifth gear is my tripod. This is very important because, you know, like these videos right now, like I'm sitting down and I could just use a tripod and I don't even have to hold my phone. You know, the tripod is doing most of the work for me. So yeah, very essential tripod. I mean, you need to have it no matter what. But yeah, fifth essential gear, or gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025, is a tripod. Go ahead and move on to the sixth gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025. Alright, the sixth gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025 is mics. These are very important to get that enhanced audio. Audio is very important for video. I know everybody knows that. If you have bad audio, nobody's gonna watch your video. If you have good audio, people are gonna watch your videos. These things, mics, are very essential. So this is a Boya mic. Like I said, everything I'm saying right now is going to be linked down below in the description. So if you want to get it yourself, you can. But yeah, mics, very important. I love this one because it has noise cancellation mode, and noise cancellation mode is very good for me. I'm actually using a Boya mic on the big camera I'm using right now. It's not that expensive, you know. Every camera gear I'm showing you guys is not that expensive. It's dead for like the iPhone, but like you can get like used iPhones or whatever. But yeah, mics, very, very essential, you know, to have that better quality audio for your video. So yeah, mic, very essential. Let's go ahead and move on to the sixth gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025. Now, the seventh and final gear I use to make YouTube videos in 2025 is the camera I'm recording on right now. It is the Nikon D3200, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best camera nor the worst. It's like somewhat in the middle. I think this came out like 2012 or something. So yeah, it's like 10 years. It's basically a decade old. I wouldn't say it's a bad camera. You know, I obviously want a new camera and a better camera later on. I'm eyeing on a Canon T4i or the Canon 70D. But yeah, I wouldn't say get this on Amazon because it is very expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it's very expensive. I think the last time I checked, it was like $600. So it's like $600 for this camera, and I'm looking at other websites and they cost like, you know, around the 200 or 100 something dollar area. I was like, man, that is stupid. So yeah, if you're gonna buy a Nikon D3200, do not buy it on Amazon no matter what. Either go on Facebook Marketplace, go on eBay, but always make sure that it's the real camera, and make sure like, you know, you tell like the seller, okay, it's just like an actual thing and not a scam and stuff like that. But yeah, if you get a Nikon D3200, just realize autofocus sucks. I'm not gonna lie, video is not the best at all. This camera is mainly used for photos. So yeah, if you're a photography or you like to take pictures a lot, this camera I feel like is good. If you take video and it's the only camera you have in your house, then just use it. The quality is, for video, it's alright, you know. It goes from 480p 60 and has 720p 60, which I'm recording on right now, 1080p 30 and 1080p 24. Honestly, just use 1080p 30 frames per second. I'm just trying to, you know, use this video to be 720p 60, you know, just to make it a better quality or whatever, because it's camera gear. So I'm not always going to use 720p 60. I barely use it. I barely use 720p 60, barely. I always use 1080p 30 or 1080p 24, because that's what a lot of people film on, unless you got like an expensive camera or something like that. But yeah, those are the essential gears I use to make YouTube videos in 2025. So yeah, like I said, everything I just mentioned, the gear I mentioned, will be linked down below. I know I said it like 4 times already, but you know, if you guys really want to go ahead and, you know, get the essential gear I have, then links will be down below. And I actually enjoy making this video and going into depth of what I actually use to make YouTube videos, because I really don't have a video of that yet, and I literally had that idea probably like 2 days ago, and I was like, you know what, let me make this video. You know, it's easy to make, you know, I feel like people will like it, and you know, it will get them a head start of like, okay, this thing is good to use. And that, like I said, the gear is not that expensive. You know, just do your research. Do your research before buying it, because you don't want to just overspend it. You're like, oh, all my money is gone because I spent on $600 on a Nikon D3200 on Amazon instead of going to Facebook Marketplace or eBay. So yeah, that is the end of the video today. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever. I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. It's been Ibrahim by Jamoski, and I'm out. Peace.